We go to the Big 12. Do we see a bid stealer here?
No. I think I think the teams that are kind of set in that conference. I mean, we know the top 5 or 6 teams in that league are amazing. I think if you watch this tournament from the quarterfinals on, you're going to see fantastic basketball. UCF has been such an amazing story this year. The wins that they've been able to get over Kansas, and there was another one that's slipping my mind. But man, what a good job Coach Dawkins has done there. They just won at BYU and they controlled that game. They were up by I want to say like 30 points. It was an unbelievable performance. I guess if I'm looking at a team that could maybe fight their way in, I think that we all agree that Arizona, Houston, Texas Tech, Iowa State, Kansas, UCF, BYU are all in. I think TCU's in as well. West Virginia might be. We'll see. But if there's a team on the outside, maybe Cincinnati, they're 500 in conference play. They just had a big win at Duke, I'm sorry, at Kansas, and let's see if they can they're kind of playing well at the right time. They're getting hot when you need to. They're peaking at the right time. Could they make a run to say the conference semifinals? They would have beat probably 2 of the highly ranked teams to get to the semifinal. Does that put them in the tournament? I think it's quite possible. If you're 500 in the Big 12 and you make a deep run in the Big 12 tournament, I think that puts them in a position to solidify a spot in the tournament. And I think that would technically be a bid stealer because right now they're on the outside looking in. I don't think they're going to win the tournament, but I think that they could work their way in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just hard to get a bid stealer in this conference, not because because like you looked at like the ACC, like there was Duke and a few other good teams and stuff, but man, you go to the Big 12, like you've got like 6 elite teams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just like you can upset one of them, but then still like you have to get through more. So
Right.
it's just really difficult. Like these are some of the best teams in college basketball, all reside in the Big 12. So yeah, who is your pick to win the cup?
Like, would it shock anybody if a Final Four consisted of 4 Big 12 teams? I don't think that would be absolutely outrageous to say at all.
I agree with that completely.
But to answer your question, if I have to pick one team, I'm going to say Arizona. I think they've been the most complete team in the conference all year. When they're healthy, there's not too many teams in the country that can beat them. I would probably say when they're healthy, I would look at Duke and Michigan as like the only teams that could probably beat them. I mean, I know there's teams in the conference that potentially could. I mean, like we said, this conference is legit. But I'm going to go Arizona just because you look at them and you just say, where. I know they don't shoot the ball necessarily well from deep. They don't need to because they just just dominate inside. And then they run out and you just get layups after layups because they're very very good defensively. They're just like I said when they're on. They got multiple NBA first round picks on this team, and I know other teams in this conference do too. But I'm going Arizona.
Yeah, that is a really good team. Just for the sake of picking another team here, I'm going to go with Houston. The big thing with the Cougars is defense and rebounding. That is a style of play that really, always resonates in conference tournament play on a neutral site. I think that's going to be big for Houston in this. My one area of concern is sometimes they may go a little too cold offensively, but I'm going to pick them to win this one.
When you guard at the rate that they can guard, you can go a little cold sometimes because you know you're going to get stopped.
Yeah, absolutely. They are relentless on the defensive side of the ball. It's beautiful to watch when you enjoy that style of basketball.
Absolutely.